Gum Gurubhyo Nama. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 5, Karmasanyasa Yoga, Sloka 6. Samnyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayogata yoga yukto munir brahma nachirenadhigacchati. O Arjuna, the sannyasam or the renunciation is difficult to achieve without yoga. The Muni who is yoga yukta at the earliest attains supreme liberation. It is not about which conditions are better than the other, which requires attention. As per the state in which Arjuna is in, as per the same only, the advice or the condition of true knowledge is shared towards Arjuna. When the ones in the state of Arjuna are concerned, the karma or the action has got great significance. Those ones cannot keep karma or action aside and say at that moment that I will be going towards sannyasa. Meanwhile, sannyasa is not an actionless state either. That itself is the highest of the state too. Arjuna, here, when trying to run from the responsibilities entitled to him, was trying to use all these as mentioned. Sloka 7. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma vijidatma jitendriya sarva bhutatma kurvannapi na lipyate. The one who is yoga yukta, vishuddhatma, or the purest of Atman, and the one who came out as victorious over the senses, the one who sees Stula Sankalpa, the reason behind the existence of all life, as no different from the knowledge one possesses. For him, if karma is done to, attachment will not be happening. To do everything without being attached to the same is a level everyone needs to achieve. While in the path of realization, this state is of great importance. To do the karma or action everything, at the same time to not to get attached to it is the way that the situation demands from us. The karma or the action that Arjuna is supposed to be doing should be done. Until and unless we do the things that we are supposed to do in the most accurate manner, that action will be following us for sure. To follow means until that is being done in the correct way, until the understanding of that motion comes within us, until that particular realization happens within us, the state will continue. Sloka 8. Naiva kinjit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavid pashyan srinvan sprashan jikran asnan gachan savanshasan. Sloka 9. Pralapan visrajan grihnan unmishan nimishan napi indriyani indriyartheshu vartanda iti dharayan. The one who understands and knows the Atma Tattva by seeing, hearing, touching, and by smelling, by having, traveling, sleeping, inhaling, talking, and excreting, by accepting, sharpening the eyes at the time of closing the eyes, as a yoga yukta thinks and affirms that I am not the one doing anything. The senses are working out in the subject of senses. When the subjects of interest comes in interaction with the senses, automatically the senses will be working in line with it. When the senses comes in contact with the subjects, as per the vasanas existing within us, the interactions will happen. The condition of ignorance will subside when the true knowledge comes in place. In all the explanations that were mentioned, all those motions, whether it is seeing, hearing, touching, and everything related, will be happening in the automatic manner. On the moment, it happens as it is. Sloka 10. Brahmanyadhaya karmani samgam tyaktva karodiya lipyate na sapapena padma patramivambhasa. Who does all the karma after eliminating the desires towards karma with surrender in Brahman, for him, how the water will be in lotus leaf, likewise, in any of the sins, he will not get attached. The karma or the action, the result of each and every karma is already existing. Hence, one should not be bothered about how things will turn out. If one is approaching any situation or karma, there is no point in keeping desires towards any action or karma. The state of desires will only bring attachments. If one needs to go beyond attachments and even convert their attachments, true knowledge is really required. That is only present with Guru. That guidance, we will be able to get it if and only if we are exactly eligible for the same. That eligibility comes from the complete obedience towards what Guru puts forward along with pure innocence and sincerity. Sloka 11. Kayena manasa buddhya kevalairindrayairapi yogina karma kuruvandi samgam tyaktva shuddhaye. The yogis, after eliminating the thrive and desires towards everything for achieving the purity of Atman with mind, with body, with intellect, with the use of senses too, the karma is being done. Achieving purity in self is really required. For achieving that purity, the elimination of all levels of attachments must be done. The attachment one can have on the journey towards the realization is the attachment towards the Atman, the attachment towards the Supreme. For achieving that purity, everything that we say we possess can be utilized. The very reason why we are here is to reach back towards that realization. For that, what all needs to be transformed and done in here, all needs to be done. When one gets that understanding, one starts the journey towards the self. Sloka 12. Yukta karma bhalam tyaktva shantimapnoti naishtikim ayukta kamakarena bhale sakto nibadhyate. After eliminating that result of the karma, the yoga yukta with that kind of approach will attain peace. The one who does not have proper arrangement for yoga, or the one who doesn't have a yoga nishta, since he has the desires towards results with the reason of karma or attachment, will end up troubled. The result of karma should not be thought of when doing or approaching anything. With each and every action, the result already exists. When one looks for the result, we already set a requirement as per the desires or the state in which we are in. If what exactly we desired, the same will be happening as a result. Joy or pleasure may be the outcome. If not, the same person will be trapped in the condition of sorrow from within. Hence, if we are going behind the result of karmas, attachments will definitely follow, whether in the condition of joy or sorrow. Sloka 13. Sarva karmani manasa samnyasyaste sukham vashi navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. Relinquishing by means of mind all the activities, the one who came victorious over the senses will be sitting happily. In this body of 9 holes, the Atman is neither acting nor causing to act. All the karmas that comes before us, all the situation that comes before us are as per the past births. We were not able to identify it because we are attached to something else. We deviated from the real path or destination. That deviation happened when humans started going behind the materialistic. Now, the materialistic world is given primary importance, and for what purpose we all came here, that is forgotten. The very requirement is to come over the condition of the senses. The senses always try to drag us away from our real path. The senses, in conjunction with the vasanas existing in us, plays this part. The knowledge and guidance to overcome all will be obtainable only through Guru. That consciousness, Guru, one will get if and only if they are really eligible for the same. When we win over the senses, and see the Atman as the only existence, we start to move towards the reality of our existence. Sloka 14. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभु न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते. When the world is considered, the Supreme is not generating either kartrutva or karma. Neither it attaches to the result of the karma. In what manner one exists, obeying to that, the actions are being taken. If any of the distinctions or differentiation we see in the others, if a thinking of I and he is still existing in us, means the realization in the most apt manner is still not existing in us. It is not the Supreme which generates everything and is the cause behind all this. It is us itself who is the reason behind each and everything that is happening in us. Once that realization happens within us, we will be starting our journey on the right track. Where we actually stand, we should be understanding. In what stages that we are existing, that will be projected out. If that realization is not happening within us, we will be continuing in the stage in which we are existing. Sloka 15. Nadatte kasyachit chapam nachaiva sukrutam vibhu ajnanena avrutam jnanam ena muhyandi jandava. The Supreme which exists everywhere is not at all taking the sins and goods of each and every one of us. The true knowledge is covered up in ignorance. Hence, all life exists in attachments. The true knowledge is the one which is missing in each and every one of us. It is not something which can be gained and acquired through any of the texts or related or in any of the similar manner. For the achievement of the same, the journey along with Guru is the only possible path for each and every one of us. It should be noted that by being with Guru, it does not mean that the journey with Guru can be equated to the same. If one needs to become eligible to start the journey along with Guru, one should go in a complete manner of surrender, a person completely burned into ashes, whether it is in the state of desires, attachments, or whatever being considered, one should be surrendering before Guru in a complete manner. The full level of independence must be there within the individual. Then the transformation of the individual begins, from the individual to the level of the disciple. Further discussion on the same will be continued.